It's strange that the name of the world's richest man, Elon Musk, and bankruptcy is being mentioned in one sentence. Musk has just warned that a financial crisis is imminent for SpaceX if the Raptor engine program is not hastened. A warning from Tesla's CEO cannot be ignored, as he almost had a first-hand experience when Tesla was almost going bankrupt in 2017. Musk has challenged SpaceX employees to work even during the weekend to ensure that the Raptor engine program is a success. The tech genius led by example when he canceled his plans of taking off during the Thanksgiving weekend to personally work on the project. The multi-talented genius was forced to swing into action when the architect of Raptor engine development program, Mr. Will Heddesley, resigned from SpaceX. Heddesley also served as the vice president in charge of propulsion. It's during this period that he realized that the Raptor engine project is in a big mess and put SpaceX at the brink of bankruptcy. First, what is the Raptor engine? The Raptor engine is an important component of the Starship rocket. The Starship rocket is superior to the Falcon 9 rocket. Elon Musk's SpaceX uses the Falcon 9 rocket to send satellite V1 into orbit. Musk has termed the satellite V1 as being financially weak. As such, the team at SpaceX has come up with a version 2 of the satellite, which is more powerful than satellite V1. The current rocket, Falcon 9, does not have the mass and volume to send the financially strong satellite V2 into space. As a result, SpaceX is developing a mammoth rocket that will have the capacity and strength to send satellite V2 into orbit. The new super rocket is the Starship, which will require 39 Raptor engines to operate. Therefore, Musk is worried that if the Raptor engine program is not fastened, SpaceX will not be able to launch the Starship rocket. This means that SpaceX will be unable to send the financially strong satellite V2 into space. Since the satellite V2 is launched by the Starship, it is commonly known as the Starlink satellite. Secondly, how does the Raptor engine relate to SpaceX's financial woes? Simple. The Raptor engine is the critical technology that will propel Starlink satellites into space. Does SpaceX need the Starlink satellites to make money? Yeah. SpaceX's Starlink satellites will provide fast and reliable internet to whichever place on Earth. SpaceX has started getting some financial gains as the Starlink satellite internet services have attracted more than 140,000 subscribers. Each subscriber pays the US $99.9 per month. You can now open your calculator and do the math. Did you get US 14 million? Guess so. US 14 million is not enough money for a man worth US 255.2 billion. You now understand why the business tycoon is worried. Actually, he is not worried. He is working hard to ensure that he sends more Starlink satellites to space by using Starlink rocket, which is propelled by 39 Raptor engines. SpaceX's CEO wants to get returns on profit after heavily investing in the Starship and Starlink projects. Musk is determined as never before and will not allow the Raptor engine to hinder him from financial success. Musk will ultimately solve the Raptor engine issue and launch SpaceX into financial freedom. SpaceX is likely to face bankruptcy as it has invested heavily in both the Starship and Starlink projects. In the past, Starlink has used more than US $100 billion in both projects. Hence the worry of the company facing hard financial times if it does not get its return on investment in good time. Elon is pushing SpaceX employees to work extra hours to achieve the Raptor engine project in good time. Starlink CEO perfectly understands that time is money. SpaceX must utilize their time well if they are to avoid the money crisis, bankruptcy, in the future. Jeff Bezos will be all smiles when SpaceX goes bankrupt. Bezos will have a chance of dominating space through his Blue Origin company when SpaceX collapses. The Blue Origin company is a great rival of SpaceX. Even the CEOs of both companies are great competitors. Elon Musk is the richest man, while Jeff Bezos is the second richest man. Amazon CEO was not a happy man when Elon Musk became the richest man briefly in January 2021. It's interesting how Elon Musk amassed so much wealth when the world economy was facing a crisis from the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. But wait, how soon will it be for Bezos to overtake Musk as the richest man? It'll be quite a tall order since Elon Musk is leading with US $255.2 billion, while Jeff Bezos comes in at a distant second at US $193.3 billion. As Jeff is probably praying pretty hard for SpaceX to go bankrupt, Elon is working very hard to ensure that he conquers the moon and achieves financial success. Jeff's Blue Origin was not happy when SpaceX was awarded a contract of US $2.9 billion by NASA. America's space agency, NASA, contracted SpaceX on the use of Starship to help achieve the Artemis 3 moon landing project. SpaceX's CEO is more than qualified to warn his company of the impending bankruptcy. The School of Life has taught the accomplished businessman of bankruptcy when Tesla was on the verge of collapsing in 2017. He did learn his lesson in a hard manner. That is why he can see the impending financial collapse ahead of time. Isn't education just the best teacher? Musk did not need to consult an economist or financial analyst to advise him on the financial future of SpaceX. He's actually an economist from Pennsylvania University. That is why he is the voice of reason regarding the financial position of SpaceX. He's also graduated with an undergraduate in physics from the same university. His physics knowledge helped him to understand how the Raptor engine should be produced. His economics knowledge helps him to analyze and advise on the financial performance of SpaceX. He just had the right mix of education that qualifies him to advise SpaceX. Musk endeavors to use education as a weapon of fighting poverty. Oh, no, he is actually not poor. So he uses his education as a weapon to fight bankruptcy for his SpaceX company. Now that makes more sense. Elon is just applying the idea of former South African president, the late Nelson Mandela. He just had to borrow those words from his patriarchs. But why? Elon Musk has his roots in South Africa. Did you know that Elon Musk was born in South Africa? I thought you should know. Musk has a rare combination of experience and relevant knowledge that makes him the best man to warn SpaceX of bankruptcy. It's also ironic that he also has the best mental strength and capability to help SpaceX avoid bankruptcy. No doubts. He is in the serious business of helping SpaceX avoid a financial crisis. The Starship is a reusable massive rocket that will financially benefit SpaceX when it's finished. The state-of-the-art rocket will be used to send payloads and customers to Mars. Customers will have to pay a whopping US $2 million to travel to Mars. If Elon Musk succeeds in making Mars a habitable planet for man, then SpaceX will gain lots of money and will never be at risk of being bankrupt. You will probably want to visit the Red Planet once Musk has transformed it into a life-sustaining planet. You will definitely have to pay lots of money as a tourist to that planet. What of guys who would want to be permanent members of that planet? They will just have to hold dual planetship, just as they hold dual citizenship. Come to think of the trade that will happen between Earth and Mars. SpaceX will deliver many containers to and from Mars in the form of imports and exports. Sending gifts to Mars for Boxing Day will equally be very expensive. The Starship shuttles will bring so much revenue to SpaceX. The Raptor engine is the nerve center of SpaceX's vision of colonizing Mars. He is ready to beat all odds and take people to the moon. He also wants to send many satellites into orbit. Only the mammoth Starship rocket that is run by the Raptor engines can make it a reality. Elon tweeted that SpaceX aims to produce both between 800 and 1,000 Raptor engines per year for the next 10 years. The Raptor engines will help him send a fleet to Mars to build a self-sustaining city on the planet by 2050. The cryptocurrency enthusiast is likely to use his cryptocurrency of Mars Coin on the new planet. When Mars Coin becomes a reality, SpaceX will have surmounted its financial woes. We know you guys love Tesla. That's why we made a special deal with Moomoo, the best commission-free investment app for U.S. residents. If you make a Moomoo account right now through our exclusive link, you'll get up to 5 free stocks like Tesla or other stocks valued up to $3,500 each. Whether you're a new or experienced investor, Moomoo is a reliable platform to learn and grow your wealth. This is a limited time offer. What are you waiting for? Check out the description box or pinned comment for the link and claim your free stocks valued up to $3,500 each. Thanks to Moomoo for sponsoring this video.